Rise and shine. You've got visitors.
Hi.
Hi. We got good news.
Hey, no! Do it again. Throw it between my... Right here. Right here. 3 points wins the game. No! He's missed it! They lose! You know what, though? You got a lot of potential. Now, you don't have to play football, but I can tell you have a lot of potential. You could go very far in the game. You know, you're named after the only man who ever took a liking to me. You're gonna have it a lot better than I ever did. I'm sorry we weren't there for you at the beginning. But we're here now, you know? And we love you. And pretty soon you're gonna love us. Let's try it again. Right there, buddy.
I just really only want some coffee for now. More coffee with some cream, please.
Actually, my shift doesn't start for another couple of hours, sorry.
Would you...
Did you reach Jared?
No, he's still not taking my calls.
Oh, Charlie, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty sad when a dead stranger is a better father figure to my own son than I am.
But you're not giving up.
No. As I said to Vicky...
You told Vicky?
No, just that I'm gonna be a father to my son if it's the last thing I do.
Even if it means losing Vicky?
Look, Dorian, I have disappointed that boy so many times, and I don't approve of what Jared is doing, but I'm not gonna be the one to send him to prison. I've got to keep his secret, and I appreciate the fact that you're keeping it too.
Well, of course. And I understand completely. I would do absolutely anything to protect my children.
Good morning.
Hey!
Bad time?
Not at all. Hey, we've got a wedding to plan. I got a hold of every single bridal magazine published in the last year. We're gonna have so much fun. Your hands are cold. Oh dear, maybe I shouldn't plan too elaborate a reception since your fiancé can't afford to get you a real engagement ring.
Bang! Good day starts with a good breakfast. This is gonna be a great day, I can tell already. You almost left your homework, and you're gonna miss your bus if you don't hurry. Shane Marasco, you get your little butt out here right now, or I'm gonna...
You're gonna what? I hope you weren't just threatening your son, Miss Marasco, because isn't that our job?
Vicky, oh my God, welcome home. Oh.
Thank you.
How are you?
Oh my God, Nora, I'm wonderful.
Well, you look wonderful.
Thank you.
God. What is it? What is it? Is it the waitressing or is it the hostage situation?
Yeah. You know what? I just loved living a much simpler life.
Really?
Yeah, really. And I guess I let everybody think that I was in France because I didn't think they'd understand.
You know what? I think we could all use a break from our life from time to time. I get it.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you all about it sometime over dinner, okay?
Perfect. And I'll wait on you then.
Excellent.
I won't cook though. Sit down. Join me, will you?
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hey, what have you been up to?
Oh, what have I been up to? Work. And Matthew. And work. And Cole. And work.
Work.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
You seem very preoccupied with something. Are you still working on putting Lindsay away?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The thing is, I thought the charges against her were dropped by reason of insanity.
Yeah, I know. But see, if I can prove that Lindsay was faking it.
But now that she's been declared competent, how do you do that?
I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. Vicky, she's gotten away with murder twice. And now Bo has been declared her legal custodian, which means she's living in his house, which is where my son goes to see his father.
Oh, well, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, look who's here.
Oh, right. Clint, hi.
Hi, it's so good to see you.
Thank you.
You look terrific.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I said wonderful.
Thank you very much.
We were so worried about you.
Yeah, it was a sad, awful situation, but I mean, I'm fine, you know.
Well, you look it.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
Really?
Yeah. Why shouldn't I be?
Well, I mean, I heard about, you and Dorian, and, I guess I'm sorry that, it ended that way, for you.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And honestly, neither am I.
I don't care about a real diamond ring.
But I'm getting her one.
And I don't care if we elope, which we'll do if you don't stop lobbing cheap shots at Rex.
Well, now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, before you go, I asked my mom if you might be related to us.
And let me guess, I'm not.
Who knows? But my half of the guest list is looking kind of sparse, so if you want to come beef up the Balsam side.
Well, unless, of course, you elope.
No, they are not going to elope.
I wish you both a lot of luck.
My. The wedding could get to be expensive if you go around inviting random strangers off the street. Wasn't Charlie a random stranger off the street when you invited him to be your roomie? They do not let you pick your own roomie in prison, darling, and that could be where you end up. Yeah, if your fiancé gives you yet another stolen ring.
The ring Rex gave me was not stolen.
Ladies.
And none of this would have happened if he had gone to a reputable jeweler, as I suggested.
He bought it from a friend, okay?
I see. He bought you a second-hand ring, which turned out to be hot. I mean, does not any of this bother you?
It wasn't hot. It belonged to Marcy McBain.
What?
Rex bought it from Marcy's friend in Texas.
I thought it was Rex's friend.
She happened to go to high school with me.
Honey, are you believing any of this?
Yes, because it's the truth.
I see. And it doesn't bother you in the least that Rex bought Marcy's engagement ring down in Texas, where he went trying to find Marcy and Tommy for Michael McBain.
Will you keep your voice down so Todd and Blair don't hear you?
You could end up being thrown in jail for grand theft. Yes, that is if Todd doesn't murder you first, Rex.
Hey, guys.
Hey, we're playing football. He's got a hell of an arm.
Really?
Sure. Hold your arms up like a field goal.
Oh, wait. Don't hit me with
No.
that.
It's just a little spongy football. Go ahead, sure. No,
What?
he's pooped.
Well, did you guys sleep all right? You sleep in here?
No, he was crying. I had to get him out of his crib.
Well, why didn't you wake me, Todd?
I tried.
You tried to wake me.
Yeah, I knocked on your door. You must have been really out.
I must have been.
We were looking forward to this for so long. His first night with his family, with us. But what's wrong, bud?
Mike, you have good news? Is it about Tommy?
Tommy's fine. We got you a great lawyer.
And the district attorney's agreed to meet with you this morning.
That's the good news?
Yes.
Since Mrs. Davidson has agreed not to testify against you, the DA is considering dropping all the charges.
Mike, have you seen Tommy? Have you seen him since they took him away?
No.
Did they take him back to Lambview?
Marcy, listen to me. We think we might be able to take you back home, too.
That's good. So then I can see Tommy, right?
How did you get in here?
Oh, you think a little door lock's gonna stand in the way of the FBI?
You're not even in the FBI anymore.
I'll be back in soon. If you try to stand in my way, you end up on my list.
What list? Are you Santa now?
Maybe. Now, you already have a record. You want me to call social services in? Your son doesn't even answer when you threaten him. You know where he is, by the way?
Shane? Shane! You answer me right now! I swear to God, if you did something to him.
I have my headphones on. What are you doing here?
Get out of here, Shane. Run away.
I'm not leaving you alone with him. What do you want?
I want to make sure your mama keeps you safe and sound.
If I'm not safe, it's because you're here.
Shane,
Now, don't shush him when he's right. And he's right. I'm here because you've got a real problem.
Marcy.
Look, I know, Mike. I know that I can't see him. Of course I can't. But you could. Mikey, if you wanted to, you could see him.
I wish I could. Todd is not going to let me anywhere near him.
Look, I know you got Tommy on your mind. We all do. But right now, we got to focus on getting you out of here.
I don't care about that. I don't. I just need to know that Tommy's okay, Mike.
Blair and Todd are going to take great care of Tommy. You know that.
He doesn't know them, Michael. And they don't know anything about him. They don't know that when he says map, map, he needs a nap. They don't know that for him to go to sleep, we have to sing to him.
Well, Blair is a singer. She's raised 2 kids. Maybe she will figure it out.
So what are you're saying that he's gonna be okay? He's gonna be okay without us?
That's what you want for him someday, isn't it?
Mike, I just didn't want to break his heart. And that's exactly what I've done. Michael, I broke his heart.
Todd, there's nothing wrong here. It's just, I think, I wanted to give you and your son some time to get to know each other. Some alone time.
Somebody had told me that I'd rather be up playing peekaboo than anything else. I just hated hearing him cry.
Well, babies cry.
He just seems so miserable. God, it makes me angry. It didn't have to be this way. If Marcy and Michael and Rex
And Adriana.
and Adriana hadn't lied to us for so long, could have made things much easier for everyone involved, especially Sam.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been so much simpler. I mean, we would have gotten to know him sooner. He wouldn't have had a chance to get so attached to Marcy. And she certainly wouldn't have had a chance to take him on the run the way she did. We could have met him and gotten to know him before he moved in here and would have shown the McBains that we're good parents. Hell, I would have given them visitation rights.
I know.
I guess I just wanted him too much. But I didn't know what was missing in my life till he got here. I didn't know that I love him so much. He is great, isn't he?
Yeah. He's great. I can't wait to, get to know him better.
You think he's teething or something? Maybe that's why he's fussy.
Well, you know what? He's your son. Maybe he's hungry, Todd. Always makes you fussy.
Well, that's a thought. A good day starts with a good breakfast. And today's gonna be a good day.
Are you saying Blair may have told Todd that we knew about Tommy? So much for family loyalty.
Todd is her husband.
On paper only, supposedly. I'm her flesh and blood.
Exactly. So when Blair and Todd are settled in with Tommy or Sammy or whatever they're calling him, I will call a Kramer Women Conference. Yes, and we'll all talk about this in a nice, civilized manner.
The last time you called a Kramer conference, Blair called a cat fight. And I really don't want to be the bride with the bald spot.
You won't have a bald spot. I'm the one who's going to take all the heat for this.
That's very chivalrous of you, considering you got her into all of this.
We are in this together.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Todd's got his son back. Why should he care about anything else?
You know, Todd, no grudge is too small for him to hold on to.
Okay, what do you say we hit the highlights of the wedding plan and Amscray? Don't want to be late to meet Aunt Corinne.
Oh, is she in town?
To meet me.
Well, how lovely. Okay, show me the guest list.
Right, sure.
Marvelous. Oh, Rex. I can see you weren't kidding when you said you had a very small family.
Mom.
Quality over quantity.
And as for you, Adriana, disappointed to see that Blair is not on this list.
The only way I would go to that wedding is so I could throw something at the happy couple, and it wouldn't be rice. Adriana, I don't think you have to worry about a wedding crasher, because you're going to crash and burn way before you walk down that aisle.
What happened with Dorian seems like, well, a distant memory now.
Well, that's good.
Did you ask Vicky to join us?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, you're meeting Clint. I'm sorry.
Yes, no, yeah.
Gosh, don't you see enough of each other living under the same roof?
No, not nearly.
Oh, you know, some people just do it backwards, like us. Go figure. I mean, some people, they date and then they move in together.
Oh, it's you two.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Nora and I are seeing each other.
Oh.
There are plenty of reasons to get you back to Landview.
No. Not if I can't see my son.
The lawyer says you should waive your right to fight the extradition. Okay, that'll just show that you're cooperative and that can only help with the charges back home.
And then what?
You'll stand trial. Or you'll make a plea arrangement. And then you'll be sentenced for kidnapping.
My son.
Okay, well, at least back in Landview, you'll be with people who know what happened, they know the story, they love you, character witnesses.
Todd's money. Todd's newspaper that he will use to make me look like public enemy number one. It's not enough for them that they've already taken away our son,
But
Michael.
Todd doesn't own the judge and jury.
John, will you tell me the truth? Because Michael obviously won't. Will you just tell me how much time am I gonna spend in prison?
He can't tell you that.
Tell me.
You'll be facing 10 years.
You said if I kept quiet about you kidnapping Shane, you'd leave us alone. What do you call this?
Making good on my promise.
I haven't said a word.
And why is that mangy dog, John McBain, nosing around like he smells pork chop?
Hasn't he been doing that since before you ever met me?
You always answer questions with questions?
How do you?
You take after your mom, do you?
You bet I do.
Look, Shane is my whole life, okay? I am gonna do whatever it takes to keep him safe. I swear to God.
All right, well, my job is my whole life, and I'm not going to let you and your son take that away from me.
No, sir, we're not.
Okay. If you think that you're going to get me and my boss Todd Manning up on kidnapping charges, if you think that you're going to get rid of us by sending us off to jail, you're going to be the one who ends up there.
I just came from jail. The last place I want to go is back.
If you think you're going to strike a deal, use Todd Manning as a bargaining chip.
I don't know why you're so worried about little old me. I'm just a lying criminal who helped a woman steal a baby. Why would anyone listen to anything I say?
All right, well, we're not going to give them the chance.
Don't you touch her!
Shane, what, Shane? Sorry, he was just protecting me. You're sorry, aren't you? Tell him you're sorry.
No!
Shane!
Relax. Miss Morosco. I don't hurt children. But other people we know don't have the same qualms. Other people we know might find it preferable to hurt a woman and a child than go back to prison.
Leave us alone! Just go away and leave us!
Shane, honey, are you okay? Shane, breathe, breathe. Breathe. It's okay, relax.
Blair, would you take Sam back upstairs, please?
Absolutely.
Well, since we're here together, why don't we all just sit down?
You too, Dorian. Go upstairs.
Excuse me, Todd. Understand this. You do not order me around in my own house.
Dorian, I could really use some help with Sam upstairs. Come on.
Adriana,
It's Dorian.
Mom, it's okay. Go. Rex?
Dorian?
Remember you said that you needed to leave to go see your aunt.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna skedaddle right now. Let's go, huh?
Yeah.
doing?
Now you're gonna fry
Are you
more.
crazy?
I'm gonna turn this burner on, and you're gonna fill out the death certificate, okay? A real one this time.
Stop it! Get off of him, all right? Wait!
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Somebody help me! Rex, are you okay?
I'm all right. And you wonder why I didn't want you to have a little kid.
Rex, will you just get out of here?
Okay.
Let's go.
Who are you?
These eggs, they're delicious.
Oh, come on, guys. We have stuff to talk about other than your breakfast, right? You don't have to tiptoe around this because of me.
I'm just so sorry we didn't tell you about us sooner.
Well, I don't see how you could. I wasn't here.
Well, it's not as if there's really an actual us yet. I mean, we haven't, and we just started dating. Actually, we haven't even officially had a date yet, have we?
Oh my goodness, was this it? I'm in the middle.
No. Actually, last night was supposed to be the date.
Yes, unfortunately, we had Bo and Lindsay and a lot of flying saucers in the middle of it.
Oh, dear.
Yes, we had to promise that we would never have another food fight if we wanted to be allowed back here.
Oh,
Yes, very bad. But I think we're all adults. We can behave. We can be dignified, right?
well, I intend to be fully dignified.
Okay.
You always are.
You know what? I'm actually delighted for both of you. I really am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I would hate for this to get in the way of our friendship.
But it wouldn't. It wouldn't. I'm sorry that things didn't go smoothly with Bo.
Yeah, well, he said he was okay with things. I hope you really are. I hope you mean what you said.
I do. You know, I mean, what's not to be okay about? Clint will always be very dear to me. I love you. And I think you both know how I feel about Dorian. So I would have to say this is probably the best news I got since I got back.
Thank you, Vicky.
You know, and speaking of news, when we were watching this hostage crisis sort of unfold on TV, there was a waitress who said something about you meeting a cowboy in Paris.
Yeah, right. He's not a cowboy. I don't even know if he's from Texas.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I also don't know where he is. I also don't know if I'll ever see him again.
What the hell was that all about?
What was going on down here? I heard Adriana screaming.
You want to tell her or should I?
I got a little upset at Rex, but Grandpa here saved the day. By the way, if you ever touch me again, I'll take your dentures.
Wait a minute.
I'll shove
Shut. You listen to me, Todd, and you listen hard. This man is a guest in my house, much as you are, much to my growing horror. He is also my friend. If you ever threaten him or upset anybody in this house, I will call the police. I will have you thrown out of here and straight into jail.
How do I know you?
Breathe, Shane. He needs his inhaler.
Get it for him.
Oh, there it is. Baby, breathe. Relax, okay? Here you go. Go on. Breathe. That's it. Relax.
You all right now?
Like you give a damn.
Yes, I do.
Baby.
That's a good boy. He takes care of his mama. And you take care of him. You take care of each other. That's the way it should be. Keep it up, you won't have any problems. And, you got quite a leg there. I hear the Eagles are looking for a punter.
I want to kick that guy's ass.
Oh, Shane, watch your language. You know how I feel about fighting.
If Dad was here, he'd take care of that guy himself.
I'm sure he would.
What are we gonna do?
Haven't I always taken care of you?
Yeah, but Mom, what if Ramsey keeps coming back? Isn't there anyone that can get rid of that guy for good?
10 years in prison is the worst case scenario.
No. I could be looking at life, right?
And you could be
John.
looking at no time served.
Michael, please just stop lying to me, okay? Not again.
He's not lying.
John is working on getting you off completely.
It's a long shot.
Look, Tommy is gone. I cannot see him again. So what you don't understand is it doesn't matter if I am free, Michael.
It does matter. Listen, I know that you think that you can't live without Tommy, but you know what? I have been for the last several months, and it has been hell, but I'm still here. Okay? And we do have something to live for. We have each other.
Excuse me. McBain.
Hi. This is Gigi Marasco. You told me to call, and I'm calling.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be late for court.
Oh, yeah, I've got a meeting at BE.
Go, I'll take care of the check. What?
No, Vicky, no.
Hey, I made a ton of money in tips. Oh, I'm so glad you're back. Thank you. Bye, honey. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You couldn't possibly know Charlie.
So you live here? How do you know him?
Why don't you go take care of your son?
You don't want to tell me who you are? Interesting. Okay. Tell Blair I went out.
Nice kid.
He's a psychopathic pig. How in the world Blair ever got involved with him? And I am so sorry that you were subjected to any of this. And most of all, Charlie, once again, I'm deeply sorry that I made you miss your lunch with Jared.
Dorian, that is not your fault. I'm sure he just thinks I let him down one more time.
Yes, but you didn't mean it this time.
When I was drunk, I didn't mean it either. But, oh.
Is it Jared?
That's Vicky.
Hi, this is Charlie. You know what to do.
I think they'll serve me a beer for breakfast.
What will your Aunt Corinne think if you're trashed at 10 a.m.?
She's used to it.
How can you joke? Todd is out of his mind. He almost killed you.
Maybe slamming my face into that burner will satisfy him enough, and he won't haul me into court for lying to him about Tommy.
I can't believe my mother lets him live there.
Between your family and my family,
How are we going to get through our wedding without our families killing one another?
you're my family. You're the most important person in my life.
After what Todd did, I wouldn't blame you if you walked away from me.
You're not getting rid of me. Sorry.
Who is it?
It's John McBain.
Okay, just a second.
Wow, you got here fast, like Superman.
Yeah, I hope so. Here, push that way.
All right.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have called.
Ramsey was here?
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, you did the right thing.
Can you make sure that he never comes back here again?
Yeah.
Shane, why don't you go in your room and study for your math tests?
You mean I can skip school?
Yeah.
All right.
Just this once, Mr. McBain and I need to talk.
Tell me exactly what happened. I know you're afraid. Ramsey threatened you and Shane, didn't he?
The other night, he told me to keep quiet about what he and Todd did to Shane, or he'd really hurt Shane this time. And when he came back here today, I thought, I didn't know what he was going to do.
I know how you feel. I know what it's like to want to keep someone safe, and you can't. All right, but I'm not Ramsey. You can trust me.
I hope so.
Mike, how do we go back to our life? To Landview? Even if I didn't go to prison, I would still always be hoping to see Tommy, to breathe the same air as him. But instead, Michael, I would just be suffocating every day.
I do know what you mean. I don't know how I'm going to keep myself from going to Todd's house.
You know, when I'm awake, I daydream about different ways to get Tommy back. And when I'm asleep, I dream that we really do have him back. And Michael, those dreams, they're so real.
I know. I have them too.
Do you like Fred the Magic Frog? Huh? Do you like it? Yeah. You know, Star and Jack always loved Freddie the Magic Frog. Oh, I guess you don't like Fred the Magic Frog. Okay, well, look at this. It's your blankie. You want it? Yeah. You going night-night? Like last night with Daddy? No, you don't want that either, huh? Okay, well, I don't know exactly what you want there, so I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got, okay, little Sammy?
Vicky. Adriana. Good morning. Hi, Rex.
You're home.
I am indeed home, yes.
Yeah, I flew down to Texas over Christmas to look for Marcy. I was even at the Bonjour Cafe. I must have just missed seeing you.
Oh.
And Marcy.
Do you know what's odd? We lived in the same motel, Marcy and I. We worked at the same diner at different times. Never saw each other. She was very good at hiding.
Yeah, but I'm a PI. Finding people's my job.
Rex, now that Marcy has been found, are you free? I mean, available for hire?
Are you kidding? I've got a fiance who needs a real ring.
Oh, honey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Roxanne must be over the moon. And Dorian?
Is Dorian, but I shouldn't be snarky. Her friend did just save Rex's life.
My God, what happened?
I'm fine. So, what do you need?
I need you to find somebody for me.
What are you going to do if she keeps on calling?
I know I can't keep avoiding Vicky forever, living in the same town and all, but how can I talk to her when... I know that my own son is fleecing her family. I hate what Jared is doing, but I also know that it's partly my fault.
And how's that?
Well, if I wasn't such a lousy father, he wouldn't be looking for a new family. And if I'd raised him right at all, he wouldn't think that a lot of money will solve all his problems. A lot of money. I still can't believe it that Vicky is loaded. What does she want with a guy like me?
I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings, but knowing Vicky as well as I do, I think that she has reverted to her former life. Heiress, matriarch, pillar of the community. That time she spent in Paris, Texas is, well, it was a lark. And now that she's back home, well...
What do you think, she may be calling to break it off with me?
Don't you?
Who do you want me to find?
A friend of mine. I sort of lost touch with him, and I'm getting a bit concerned.
Tell me as much as you can about him.
Okay, the last time I saw him was in Paris.
In Texas.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Go on.
I don't even know his last name.
First name.
Charlie.
I'm sorry I didn't come forward sooner.
It's okay. You've been very brave, but I'm gonna need you to do one more thing.
What?
I'm gonna need you to come with me to Landview, Pennsylvania.
You want me to go on the record against this guy?
It's the only way to get him out of your life once and for all.
I can't go to Pennsylvania. Shane has school, and besides, I'm on bail. I can't leave the jurisdiction.
Okay, Marcy's gonna be extradited there. All right, and you're a key witness in that case as well. I'm sure the state won't mind if you make the trip.
Have you seen Marcy?
Yeah, I have.
I still can't believe she lost her son.
I will never let that happen. I'll do whatever you need me to do.
I didn't think that you were going through the same thing as I am.
Marcy, I dream about Tommy all the time. When I was back in Landview, I used to wake up in the middle of the night and forget that you guys were gone. I'd be halfway to the crib before it would just all wash over me again.
It'll get better.
It might. If we can go through this together. Marcy, you're the only person on the face of the planet who knows what this feels like. And the only other person I ever loved as much as Tommy is you.
Blair, what can you do for my little TJ? He hates you. Just like I do. Oh, look at his big eyes. Doesn't he look just like me?
Get the hell out of my life! I hate you! Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
What doesn't my mom want me to know?
What do you want to tell me?
What I did last night.
You don't think I'm Tess, do you? I wasn't yelling at Sam. I was yelling at Margaret.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.